Hey guys, good morning. Meshi Sukure. It's Sunday morning. Cup of coffee. My Capoeira adored cup. Loving it. Getting some work done. I came in a little bit early today because it's a beautiful Sunday morning and it's a chance to, start doing things. Who's on here? Terayuki, ohayou gozaimasu, genki desu ka? I jumped on here because, I just wanted to catch up everybody on what's going on. Hiro, ohayou gozaimasu, ohayou gozaimasu. まあ、日本の方入ったら、もしかしたら日本語でやりましょう。みんなが早めに起きて珍しいね。So, this week, I've been getting a lot of work done on Samba de Sereia, on Capoeira Zoador Academy. It's been crazy. Now that we have the kitchen car, that we call kitchen car here in Japan, a food truck in English. And there's so many things going on that I really feel positive. I keep talking about this, right? And one thing I'd like to share with everybody, for example, during the year and a half of the lockdowns here in Japan, I really felt, I had to, keep myself active, keep myself busy. And I really feel good that from the beginning of the first lockdown here, or the first state of emergency, sorry guys, my allergies a little bit. I really feel great because one thing that the Japanese government really did well here was from the beginning, they were supporting restaurants and especially small businesses. Today, I'm not sure, is the early voting in Japan, and I was watching the political news commentary, and I'm seeing that, things are starting to get better and better here, opening more. We've had a lot of events this week, and I'm really feeling good that we're doing that at Samba de Sereia. I'm hoping a lot more community events can open here and start again in at like matsuris or festivals, so that I can take my fantastic students to go do things, and more important, to be part of the community again. During the year and a half of doing this, I launched several projects that I wanted to test, that I wanted to complete, that I felt as a master of capoeira were very important to achieve, or goals that I had. One of them was Capoeira University, something I've talked about a lot. And bom dia, Arwande Neguinho. 86. Tudo bem? And Capoeira University, there's still about 7 different interviews that I need to finish, and then that'll give a really good base on what I feel people should know or have access or been exposed to outside of the Roda for Capoeira. I'm kind of condensing and doing a lot of things. Bom dia. And one thing I was doing was on Patreon, but after doing Patreon for about a year, I feel that it doesn't really match me, and it doesn't really help me in getting to a lot of people who are not directly involved in Patreon. It's been an incredible experience. I've learned a lot. I'm not really a subscription person, so I've decided to cancel Patreon. It doesn't mean that it didn't work. It just means it doesn't really match me after a year, because I tend to do a lot at one time and then nothing for a couple of months, but in a way that makes me feel like obligated to do. So Patreon is great. I want to thank the staff. They've been fantastic, but what I want to do is I want to be able to go back to kind of how we used to do it before. If I do something special like BCAC, if I do like bring several messages from Brazil or from around the world, I'll do other things like Indiegogo. Indiegogo actually really matched us. So Capoeira University on Patreon, the Patreon project is over. But I'm still going to be releasing all the rest of the course. I'm going to finish the course. But I'll pay from it out of pocket because it's something that I feel I have to do for my students. And if I can contribute to the world capoeira community a little bit of information, a little bit of know-how, then I feel that I've done my part. Capoeira has given me so much that I feel privileged to be able to give back to capoeira. So, Patreon, you won't hear about it anymore because I won't be doing that. You'll probably be hearing about a million other things. So, let's see what's going on. One of the big questions I've been getting a lot, especially from students and from the people around me, and a lot of different things, is people have been asking, Master Sukuri, how can we support you? Okay? Guys, right now my academia is fantastic. I am blessed with over 60 kids. A lot of adult students are starting to come back, and we're getting new trials and everything. For Tokyo, that's actually really good for my academia. There's a good chance we'll hit 100 in the next 6 months. That would be insane. I'm capping it at 100 people because it's just too much for me doing everything here. I'm also doing the restaurant. Last week, I worked every day lunch as waiter and every night as waiter and helping. Then yesterday lunchtime and today again lunchtime. Plus, I have a full-time job as a capoeira master. So you can imagine, I'm juggling 2 full-time jobs right now. It's fun, it's exciting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so I'll do my best as I can. Guys, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cancel this video right now, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna do a video in Japanese. So minasan, ato 1分このビデオ終わって、日本語に変わります。よろしくお願いします。Guys, thanks for listening.